Mr. WWE Report. Before watching the following video, make sure to follow me on Twitter at KillerJF. What's happening, guys? Mr. WWE Report here, coming to you live for 2012 Elimination Chamber pay-per-view results. I wasn't able to make a predictions video with me, but I did make it on my downstairs computer because I did not have my laptop. So luckily I have it now, and will be stating some views and results for last night's pay-per-view. The pay-per-view started with the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match with a change. We had, well, it was a great match, unpredictable. CM Punk did start the match as Jericho was the last participant, so it was pretty good, back and forth. First elimination was R-Truth. So overall, it was a great match. My prediction was Chris Jericho, as I said. But Chris Jericho was kicked out of the chamber by CM Punk and landed on the cameraman, so he was injured. And in an interview, Jericho saying how he's not injured, so should be getting retribution tonight on Raw. But Chris Jericho could make up anything he wants, anything. But the matter of the truth is that CM Punk is still the WWE champion. It was CM Punk and The Miz actually as the last two, and Miz tapped out by the Anaconda Vice. So overall, at the end of the night, CM Punk, going into tonight's Raw, still the WWE champion. We now had the Divas Championship match between Tamina, Snuka, and Beth Phoenix in a great back-and-forth match. Tamina was on top most of the match and hit the Superfly Splash, but Beth Phoenix still kicked out and then hit the Glam Slam, so Beth Phoenix still also remains the Divas champion. Overall, a great Divas match. It wasn't too short, wasn't too long. Great Divas match, so hats off to WWE right there. And a great Divas match, so this feud should be good. And who will be Beth Phoenix's next opponent? The next matchup was the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match, as Daniel Bryan was the last participant, as he did find a way to do good. Santino was training throughout the backstage moments throughout the show, but it was a great SmackDown Elimination Chamber match. Not as good as the Raw Chamber match in my opinion, but it was still a great match, as Daniel Bryan and Santino were the last two, as Santino actually did good eliminating Wade Barrett, and when the Big Show came out with the help of Wade and Cody, was a pretty much easy win for Daniel, as when Khali got eliminated very fast, as it looked like he just jobbed out, and instead of Santino stayed in pretty long, like a Royal Rumble 2011 repeat. But Daniel is still the champion. That was pretty good. Didn't really see him losing the title because of who was in the chamber. I do think they should have kept Wade and Cody in longer than they have, and maybe one of those could be World Heavyweight Champion in days to come. After that match, the Royal Rumble winner, who I am thinking will choose Daniel Bryan, Sheamus, came out and made a statement because Daniel Bryan was bragging and everything like he usually does, but Sheamus delivered a Celtic cross to him, something of the sort. I forget at the moment, but leaving Daniel down, and Sheamus had the upper hand. Then we had a quick little bonus match between the United States champion Jack Swagger and Justin Gabriel. Swagger still won with the ankle lock, so retains the United States championship. That was a quick little bonus match to add some time. Wasn't bad, wasn't that great either, but it was pretty good. And the main event was John Cena versus Kane in the ambulance match, which was brutal. Back and forth, don't really want to get into much detail here because of the long match. But John Cena hit an attitude adjustment to Kane off the ambulance. That pretty much sealed the deal right there, so John Cena was victorious. As I said in the Raw preview, this will put an end to the feud and set up for John Cena and The Rock at WrestleMania.